Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Burton Albion, and it has all fallen apart. Since the last episode I said we had 3 matches and I wanted to win all 3 of them. We've scored no goals. We've lost 2 of the 3 matches, we've drawn 1 of them. So badly we've been playing, and by bad, we haven't been playing badly, we're just not scoring any goals. I set up a mid-season friendly against Tamworth, where we scored 6, and I thought, perfect, that might get their confidence up. It didn't. So this is going to be very quick to go through the results. First up against Sheffield United, it was a 1-0 defeat. Lee O'Connor with the only goal of the game. Neil Williams getting a 6.5. Khalifa Diop getting a 6.7 after coming off the bench. It's not just our strikers, it's our attacking midfielders as well. They're not setting up the strikers, I think. Then against Ipswich, we also lose this one 1-0. Callum Gribben with an own goal early on in the match. But look at our match rating. 6.3 for Sousa, 6.3 for Gribben, 6.4 for Williams, 6.3 for Diop as well. Just the front 4 are playing so badly at the moment, and I don't know how to change it. After the Ipswich game, we did play the mid-season friendly against Tamworth and we did win 6-0, but 2 of the goals came from the penalty spot from Charles Kwame. Neil Williams gets 2, Callum Gribben and Emmanuel Roux also gets a goal as well. So, we do know how to score goals against terrible opposition, but we can't do it in the league. Then up against Preston, it was a 0-0 draw. Once again, our strikers not doing the job at all. 6.6s for all 3 of the attack midfielders, a 6.5 for Williams, a 6.6 for Diop. Why are we not scoring goals? In February, we scored 1 goal. 1 goal in an actual competition across an entire month, and that was the solitary goal against table-topping Bristol City from Afonso Sousa. I don't know what's happening. Because of the results, it does mean that we've dropped down to 5th place in the table. We are lucky to still be in the playoff picture, I think, at the moment. Leeds and Blackburn can now catch us up. Lincoln not too far behind either. We really do need to get 2 results today. Fleetwood and Portsmouth are our opponents. Fleetwood down in 19th, Portsmouth currently in 16th place. I just want to score a goal. We have also just picked up our youth intake for the season. There's no one particularly special. Kane Culshaw apparently has lots of potential. I personally don't see it. Mentally, he's not great. He's got great first touch and free kicks, but that doesn't really make a good footballer. Unless you're David Beckham, I guess. James Matthews, another one with high potential according to the game, but I really don't see it. Neil Kringle is another one, he's just fast, that's about it. He's got a bit of determination, he's probably the one so far that kind of stands out a little bit. James Roberts Hargreaves, that's too many names there, Roberts Hargreaves. He's got some of the mental stats that I think you need, like the work rate he's got, decisions is quite good as well. Determination is low, it's too low really, so yeah, we've not had a particularly great intake. I don't think we've ever had a particularly great intake with Burton. Another thing before we go, Johnson Abue doesn't have a work permit, despite the fact that he's getting paid £3,000 a week, which is enough for him to get a youth work permit, but he doesn't have one. So yeah, I don't know what we can do with him. I wonder if we can loan him out, if anyone will take him. Right, we really do need to get back to winning ways. Fleetwood Town could be the team to beat, although they're in a reasonable run of form. They haven't lost in their last 3. We haven't scored a goal, really, in about 2 months. We've not scored enough goals anyway in 2 months. Our 2 strikers, Williams and Diop, both haven't scored this calendar year. It is March. They haven't scored since about, I think it was like 18th or 12th of December for Williams. Diop is even worse. It's like the 6th of December. So, yeah, I'd like to have a striker score a goal. We are going for a bit of a change to try and refresh our strike force. So, we're going to go for the 4-2-3-1 wide now. It's basically the same formation, except rather than having 3 attacking midfielders, we've got 2 inside forwards on either side. In goal is going to be Curtis Anderson, Charles Kwame, Dean Pierre Alimbe and Melvin Bart are going to be the back 4. Jonas David and Oliver Skip will be the defensive midfielders. Nelson Livingstone will be making his debut today. Afonso Sousa and Callum Gribben will be the other 2 midfielders, with Emmanuel Roux up front. I'm hoping Emmanuel Roux, being the youngster of our strike team, I guess, he's going to be the one to kind of go, you know what, I'm going to take this opportunity with both hands and score a hat-trick. This is Nelson Livingston, by the way. As an inside forward on support, he's not great. I mean, he's not great anyway. He does have 5-star potential and he's only 18 years old. He might do a job. I'm hoping that this hasn't got to the point where the opposition have learned my formation. because I've been using this formation for a number of years now, and it's been reasonably successful, particularly with Burton getting to playoffs and things like that. So I'm hoping the game hasn't worked out how to play against me. First highlight of the game after 2.5 minutes, and Fleetwood have the ball deep in their own half. Rothwell, long ball upfield, Hunter's going to run onto it. He's got company though, crossed in, Niall Ennis is there and it is inches wide off the post. First chance goes to Fleetwood. Kwame with the throw to Jonas David, heads back to Charles Kwame, crosses in, and Gribben is there, Oliver Skipper's there, Gribben is there again. How have we not scored that? It is a corner, Gribben is going to go over to take it. Steps up with the corner. It's deep. It was low and hard. I don't know why he decided to do that. The effort there, it's not even close to the line. Why are we even seeing that? Well, we've dropped down to 6th place in the table by the looks of it. Blackburn are winning their game. Bolger with a free kick finds Holland, runs inside, keeps going as well. Plays it across to Harriet. In the middle to Rothwell, goes for goal. What a finish that was from Joe Rothwell. We are 1-0 down to Fleetwood, and that means we are not going to win this game because we need to score 2 goals now. Throw on for Fleetwood again. Skip heads it back to Randall. Stevens. Rothwell again, a bit more space. Goes for goal and he's scored his second wonder goal of the game. Joe Rothwell is officially the best footballer in the world. Where are these strikes coming from? Gribben with the ball for us. Runs forward. Plays it back to Melvin Bard. Jonas David in the middle to Afonso Sousa. Needs to play it across to someone. David with the ball. Afonso Sousa. Charles Kwame into the area. Crosses in. It's an own goal from Bailey Cargill. It is 2-1, we are back into the game, but it's still not one of our players that have scored the goal, is it? Throw on for Fleetwood, it's still before the half-hour mark. Hunter crosses in, Noel Ennis is there, and it's 3-1 to Fleetwood. What is going on? We've suddenly stopped being able to attack and defend. 5 minutes left of the first half. Corner for Fleetwood. Harriet takes it, and it's 4. It's not. Bailey Cargill cancels out his goal, but he was offside. It is still 3-1, but we are getting destroyed by Fleetwood here. Half time then, it is 3-1 to Fleetwood. We are going to have a passionate team talk, I think. That first half wasn't good enough. That kind of didn't really work at all. I'm going to do a sub. Charles Kwame, get off the pitch. I don't know why I played you. I keep giving you chances and you're always terrible. Right, we're going back to the usual as well. Livingston, just tighten up a little bit. Play in next to Sousa. See how well you do for the first 15 minutes. Throw on for Fleetwood. Jones takes it. McCarthy heads forward, but Rothwell gets the ball. Is he going to score a hat-trick of wonder goals? Holland plays it in. Hunter's at the back. It's a great save, but Ashley Hunter does make it 4-1 to Fleetwood Town. What the flip is going on here? This is just stupid. I'm wondering whether, because of the latest update that's happened, has the game now changed completely? Right, Joe Sparrow for Livingston. Livingston's not having a great game at all. Elimbe is playing awfully as well, so we're going to do Omar Diallo. That's all of our subs. It doesn't matter. We're going to lose anyway. Rogers with a goal kick, 67 minutes on the clock. Jason McCarthy heads forward, unchallenged, and finds a Fleetwood Town player. Now Harriet with the ball, plays it all the way across. Bard wins the header. Gribben gets it now. Gribben needs to play it forward, goes forward, tries to find Emmanuel Roux. Oliver Skipper's into the area, straight at the goalkeeper, and it is 4-1 still. We do win a corner. Those are the type of opportunities that we should be putting away. Gribben's corner isn't very good. Emmanuel Roux, the Frenchman, gets the ball though. Tries to cross it in, can't. Now Stevens can run it clear for Fleetwood. Running forward over the halfway line. This is an actual proper highlight. Tries to find Broadhead but can't find him. And oh my word, there's another highlight. Jones, Broadhead. Afonso Sousa gets it. Joe Sparrow now. Forward to Jonas David. Emmanuel Roux is making a run. He's got 4 or 5 other players. Roux is into the area. He goes for goal and Rogers makes the save. How are we not... We are missing sitters now. Corner for Gribben to take it. It's going to be a terrible corner because they usually are. Stevens clears it. Jonas David heads it back. But what is going on with this game? Gribben with a free kick. We've scored. Afonso Sousa scored, but it's been disallowed. Oh, for flip's sake. There's been so many highlights and stuff going on in this game. And none of it's going our way. Final highlight of the game then. 20 seconds left to play. Fleetwood Town are going to run out dominant victors against us, and I'm just annoyed. I don't know what it is. This game seems to have it out for me to make me not want to enjoy playing it ever. I was enjoying this Burton save until about the start of January when we stopped scoring goals completely, and now I just don't want to play it anymore. Well, we are still somehow in the top 6. I don't know how we've done that. I'm guessing Southampton, yep, they lost to Reading. There was a time, not very long ago, where we were talking about possibly automatic promotion. We will be lucky to get playoffs at this point. I think we're probably going to finish about 10th. Welcome back to match number 2, up against Portsmouth at Fratton Park. Both teams terrible at football at the moment, so 0-0 draw, anyone? That's what I'm thinking. I've changed up something a little bit, only slightly. I say only slightly, quite drastically actually. We've gone for the generic default gegenpress, a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. I'm hoping by just changing everything completely is going to make a difference. Obviously, it's still basically the same formation. It's still a 4-2-3-1 as the previous one, but hopefully, because it's now a different style of play, it's going to actually make a difference. So, starting lineup we are going to go for is Curtis Anderson in goal. Charles Kwame is not playing. I keep doing this. It's not Charles Kwame. It is going to be Jason McCarthy. Dean, Pierre Olimbe and Melvin Bard will be the back four. Jonas David and Oliver Skip will be the two midfielders, with Gribben, Joe Sparrow and Samuel Shashoa just behind. Neil Williams, who's going to be playing as a, what is that? Pressing forward. That's what he's going to be playing as. Hopefully, this can change up our fortunes. Everyone seems to play a 4-4-2. Every single team we play against seems to play a 4-4-2. So, I don't know whether 4-4-2 is like the tactic that will always beat a 4-2-3-1. Is that something that's happened in the game? Good news, early on, Southampton are losing to Millwall, so it means Southampton currently are not going to be jumping ahead of us yet. 25 minutes in, not a single highlight so far, so yeah, this 0-0 draw might definitely be on the cards. I reckon it's going to be 0-0 at half-time with not a single highlight. Toffolo with a free kick for Portsmouth, and that was very close. 41 minutes on the clock, the first highlight of the game. Portsmouth going close to scoring, and it is going to be 0-0 at half-time. Both teams have had a couple of shots. I mean, there's nothing really we can do. I'll just get the assistant. He says it's disappointing. It is disappointing. Right, do we change anything? They're saying that maybe we need to pass better. Do we, rather than pass into space? I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's do direct passing. Just pass at our players. We'll just do that for now. I love looking at the stats of our strikers and seeing that Neil Williams has just dropped down to a 6.3. He's up to a 6.5 now. So far, hasn't done anything. Bard with the ball for us. Samuel Shashoa, Joe Sparrow, 65 minutes in. Bard crosses in. Callum Gribben is at the back. Goes for goal. A save from the goalkeeper. And Gribben should have bloody scored. Instead, we've got a corner, which Gribben is probably going to overhit. And it's going to get cleared. There you go. Cleared straight away. It didn't go in. Why are you showing me this? Free kick for Toffolo for Portsmouth. And we're 1-0 down. And we've lost to Portsmouth. We've lost another game because we can't score goals. What is happening? Williams off for Khalifa Diop. I mean, we're not playing badly. McCarthy's playing badly this time. Why are our right backs so bad at football? 76 minutes on the clock. Shashoa with the ball runs forward, goes for goal. It's a terrible effort and easily saved by the goalkeeper. I've just shouted at them, show some passion. We've been the better side and we're going to get nothing once again. Khalifa Diop has gone and got himself sent off, hasn't he? For what? For what? He elbowed him, you flippin' idiot. Right, we're just going to push Sparrow up to be that forward. I've just resigned myself to losing this match. 5 seconds left to play, and we have lost to Portsmouth, a game that we didn't deserve to lose once again. This is just getting ridiculous. You're doing extra training. Extra training. Like, okay, I can't even give you extra training because we do it so many bloody times. Diop's been banned from a match. He's getting a 2-week fine because he elbowed somebody. Bloody idiot. Our poor form continues. 5 matches in a row without winning. It's not the matches that I'm concerned about. It's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of the last 11 games, we haven't actively scored a goal. Bailey Cargill scored in that one, so we're not counting that as one of ours. And we've also dropped down to 8th place in the table. Wonderful. We've gone. Look at this. Look at this. We were top of the table on the 30th of December. Now, on the 9th of March, we're down in 8th place. What is happening? Next up, we're going to go for the Nottingham Forest and the Reading games. We've got Huddersfield, Middlesbrough and Derby in the middle. Obviously, Middlesbrough up in 3rd place currently. It's taken our position. That's where we should be. Derby, local rivals in 12th. Huddersfield, a game that we should probably win, so we'll probably lose that one 3-0. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with Burton Albion. If you did enjoy, you are clearly a glutton for punishment and you like to see me get angry and annoyed at Football Manager games. If you want to see more, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back tomorrow with the Forest and Reading games. And to be honest, I just want to score a goal in one of these games now. That's all I'm after. I'm just waiting out to the end of the season.